guys, and welcome to my video. I just wanted to put this one up very quickly just to show some of the polishes that are going to be coming back to Polish Pickup Rewind 2026. Now I have 7 of them here, and what I have been doing lately, because I knew Rewind was coming, I have been wearing some of them. So what I'll do is I'll insert some footage where I've been wearing them each time, and I'll give you some feedback as well. Just bear in mind, this is my own personal thoughts on the polishes. Obviously it's all dependent on skin tone as well, and I'll let you know how many coats, what I think, and what my top picks are if you're limited on what you want to buy. So yeah, I've got 7 of them. There's only one I haven't tried though, so what I will do is I will try it on a swatch stick, and that is the Cuticular Wake Me Up Inside. It's quite a new one, so I haven't got around to wearing this one yet, but I mean, just looking at it in a bottle, I just think stunning blue is what I think. Okay, so what I will do is I'll start with the one I'm wearing at the moment. So this one is from Tyler's Trinkets, and this came out for Halloween last year, and it's called Ghosts Need Candy Too. So it's a white crelly polish, and it's got some pinky goldish shimmer in there, but lots of little flakies. So as you can see on my thumbnail there, I'll show you close up in a second. But yeah, there's got orange, green and purple. So yeah, perfect for Halloween, but I also felt this would be perfect for winter because of the white, and also just for summer, because sometimes I fancy something nice and pale in the summer months. So that's why I'm wearing this one at the moment. And I have worn this one twice as well. So I actually wore this one for Halloween with some nail art over the top. I really liked it with the nail art. So I will put some photos up. Please excuse my nail art, I'm not brilliant. I have to do everything standing up because I suffer from some chronic pain issues at the moment. So everything's always a bit of a rush, and yeah, not the best, and sometimes I'm a bit shaky, so please excuse that. I'm just an amateur having a bit of fun with nail polish. But this one also glows in the dark as well, so I will insert some footage of that too, and it is a really good glow in the dark polish. And look at the cute little label on the back as well, the little ghost eating candy. I thought that was really cute. Okay, so this is what it looks like on my hand. Now, what I did is I used a blurring base coat underneath because I wanted it to pop a little bit more and look more white on the nail. So I'll show you what I used. I used this one by Polish for Days called Snow. So I used 1 coat of this, and then I used 3 coats of the Tyler's Trinkets just to make sure I got the full-on glowing effect in the dark. So yeah, I'm wearing it on both hands at the moment, and yeah, really like this one. I think this is great. It's just a fun polish, great for nail art, great on its own as well. And yeah, I really like it. I would recommend this one, especially as it is a really good glow in the dark, and it's just a bit of fun on your nails, isn't it? I mean, you could even use this as an accent nail in between some purple, green or orange polishes as well. So yeah, I really like this one. I will give you my top picks at the end. I think I'm going to pick a top 3 out of all these 7, so I will let you know at the end. Okay, the next polish is this one by Royal Lee. This used to be Wildflower Lacquer, and this one has got such a funny label. So it's called This is the Arse of a Killer Bella, and yeah, this was the bestseller for the month. I think because, I mean, it's a lovely colour, but also because of the label. And this one's quite shifty as well, so it's like a minty green, but at certain angles you see like a lilac-y colour and also a blue, and it's absolutely full of reflective glitter. So I'm just going to switch over to my shots in the bathroom to let you know what it looks like with the photos and how many coats I used and all that sort of thing. And this is what it looks like on my hand. It's really pretty. I used 3 coats and a glossy top coat. It definitely needs the top coat, otherwise it dries a little bit matte. So yeah, definitely use a top coat. And yeah, really sparkly in the sunshine. I will try and put some footage up and some other photos too. So this is just a lovely colour for spring. and I really like it actually. I like the label, just whenever I think about it, the label makes me laugh. But yes, let me know if you've got this one and what you think about it and what you think about the label as well. Apparently the maker has a friend who's an artist, so that's the artist that came up with the funny label. So yeah, really like this one so far, so I will see how I get on with it. This is over a peely base though, so I imagine it won't last that long because the peely bases probably last about 5 days on me on average. The next polish that I wanted to try is this one, which I got from Polish Pickup, and this one is by Nailed It, and it's called Sugar Spun Fun. Now this is a solar polish, so it starts off this colour indoors. It has a very strong pink shimmer in there, but then it changes colour when you're outside in UV light or in the sunshine. Okay, so this is what it looks like on this hand, and I did use 2 coats of Mooncat Nail Primer just because I had a feeling it was going to be a bit sheer, and then I've used 3 coats of the polish. And I can still, if I hold my hand up, still just about see my nail line, but it doesn't put me off too much. But yeah, the colour indoors is just a bit underwhelming to me really. I thought it would be a little bit more aqua. It looks quite grey to me in reality, but the pink shimmer is really pretty. And then when I go outside, I'll pop some photos up and some in the sun and in the shade. It does go a little bit darker, but nothing like the swatch photos that I've seen. Now, I did use a glossy top coat on this, which doesn't have a UV inhibitor in it, because a lot of top coats do. So I used the Hollow Taco one. I opened up a new bottle just to make sure. And yeah, that it just didn't change colour that much really, I think. And this is one of the hottest days of the year here, full on sunshine, so I would expect it to change colour more than it does. And then you know me, I like to mix it up a bit, but on this hand I decided to try a topper as well, just to make it a bit more sparkly. So this is Flaky Hollow Taco. So this is what this hand looks like. So it's, yeah, in the sunshine it's a little bit more sparkly. I do like it actually, so I've definitely got to use Flaky Hollow Taco a bit more. But yeah, this polish is coming back to Polish Pickup Rewind in July. Would I recommend it? I think for my skin tone, and because it doesn't change colour as much as I thought, I probably wouldn't actually. Yeah, I think the swatch photos I've seen, they've used one of those UV lamps. I'll try and find a photo and pop it up. So my nails don't go to that purpley pinky shade that I've seen in some of the swatch photos. Let me know if you've got this one and what you think. Yeah, I think it's okay, but it's yeah, it just underwhelms me a little bit and it doesn't make my brain happy. So I think I'll probably change it in a day or two to something else. So yeah, it's a little bit of a disappointment really. And then the other thing I might do is I might try this over a creme base. Number one, that will make this more opaque quicker. So yeah, I might try it over a creme base and then maybe 2 coats of this and then see what happens. And I might even try one finger without a glossy top coat on and just see if that makes any difference at all, purely because I want to see what happens. And I'm back again. The last polish only lasted on me for 2 days. It just wasn't making my brain happy indoors. So I love the colour outdoors, but just indoors I just found it a bit dull on me. So I really wanted to change it. And I thought I would try something else that's coming back to Polish Pickup Rewind, just in case you're interested. And this one is by Polish for Days and it's called Goblins and Ghoulies. Now, if you see any cat hairs, I'm really sorry, I've tried to get everything off, but yeah, cat hairs get everywhere, don't they? And yeah, I love this one. This is 3 coats with a glossy top coat. And yeah, I would recommend this one. It's such a lovely colour. In certain lighting you see blue because of the really strong blue shimmer, and then you see purple, and it's sort of got a little bit of a mulberry sort of colour as well at certain angles. So Love this one. And I've got it on both hands at the moment. I will put in some extra footage of it outside in the sun and photos of it in the shade as well so you can see. But yeah, let me know if you've got this one or if you plan on picking it up during Polish Pickup Rewind in July. But this is a polish that came out in Polish Pickup in March, and this is called Alicorn. Now this one was the best seller for March. She only had a small amount on offer, and then people kept requesting it, and in the end I think she sold over 1,000 bottles in the end, so it was really popular. And this is coming back for PPU Rewind in July, so if you missed it at the time, now's your chance to get it. This is what it looks like on the nails. I will just show you, this is over 2 coats of a smoothing base just because I don't like seeing my visible nail line, and I feel that is enough for me. So when I'm wearing it, I actually don't see my nail line really unless I hold my hands up to the light. So this is what it looks like with 2 coats of smoothing base and 3 coats of Alicorn and then a glossy top coat. But I also want to show you what it's like. So on my right hand I've only got 1 coat of the smoothing base, so it is a little bit more see-through, but I just thought I'd compare just to show you guys what the difference is. So here you go, here is my other hand, and you can definitely see a little bit more of the nail line there. So what I might do in the future actually is I might wear this over a completely opaque polish, something maybe a linear hollow or something like that, just so that it hides my nail line completely and I don't have to worry about the smoothing bases as well. Now I want to say that I used 3 coats for all my fingers, but my little finger, it just didn't want to play, so I ended up having to put 4 coats on my little finger of this because it just wasn't laying down any flakies. And I must admit, this hot weather we're having here, it was like 34 degrees yesterday. I did this at night though, when it was about 26, and I think the hot weather sort of helped to make it more gloopy and make more flakies come out. So this is quite a good polish for hotter weather application wise, I think. And I will put some footage up so you can see it in different lighting and in the shade. But yeah, let me know if you got this one or if you plan on getting it from Rewind when it comes back. I personally feel that the majority of the swatch photos don't represent what this polish actually looks like, because it is more sheer in reality than I think in a lot of the photos. I have seen some swatch photos where it does look like it did on my nails. I'll obviously pop up some photos of what I think and how it looked for me. But yeah, just be aware it's not as opaque as you see in a lot of the photos. Some I thought were quite misleading. So yeah, I used 3 coats of this over 2 coats of a nail primer by Mooncat just to try and make it more opaque. But I'll also show you what I've done on some swatch sticks as well. Okay, so I've got some swatch sticks here. I don't know if it's going to focus properly. But the top one is the Alicorn on its own in 3 coats. The middle one is over a blurring base coat, which is blue, and then the bottom one is over a lavender base coat, and those are also from Polish for Days. So I was really curious to see how they would turn out over the blurring bases. I'm actually interested next to maybe try it over a creme polish as well. I couldn't actually see too much of my visible nail line. I don't like seeing my nail line because it is quite prominent. I actually quite like the bottom one actually because it looks a surprise. It looks a little bit more purple to me, so I quite like that. So I will be trying this again, but yeah, just be aware that you do get some gaps like up here where the flakies are not catching the light and shining, but I do still like it. So particularly in low light, I thought it was really pretty. So I'm not saying I don't like it, it just wasn't what I expected. Okay, so because I haven't worn this one yet, I thought what I would do is I would swatch it on a swatch stick now and just show you how it magnetizes. I'm going to do it on a clear one just so you can see how opaque or sheer it is. And I'm going to do the cat eye effect because I like that effect the most. Although, to be honest with you, I think it's such a pretty polish. I think it would look really lovely on its own. I'm not so keen on the velvet effect, so yeah, I'll show you the cat eye now. So yes, this one came out in April, so it's a very recent one, which is why I haven't had a chance to try it yet. So first of all, don't forget to shake your bottle so you spread out that magnetic pigment. And I'm going to do 3 coats because that's what I do for all my magnetics at the moment anyway. So yeah, we'll do that and then we can see what it looks like afterwards. Okay, so I'm going to set that there doing its thing and we'll come back to it. But in the meantime, I also want to show you Goblins and Ghoulies. I want to show you how it swatches out. So with Goblins and Ghoulies, I tend to use it in 3 coats. But if you do it in 2 coats, you could probably do it over a blurring base or something. You get more of the mulberry colour. Formula on this is brilliant, it's just so smooth. So yeah, I'm going to set that one aside as well. And then the other one I wanted to show you was the Chameleon Nails. This is Mysterious Uranus. I have worn this one twice. I love it. So once again, I want to show you this on a swatch stick. I do have some photos of it, so I will dig those out. I think, hopefully I still have them, and I will put them on the screen, but I also want to show you on a swatch stick too. Now this one is fairly sheer. I think it's sheer because it's just got so many sparkles and glitters and reflective glitters in here. So, but yeah, look at that. It's so pretty in the sunshine. So let's set this one aside. Okay, so second coat for the cuticular. I think this is where it really starts to build up and starts to look really good. So let's put that back on there. I'm really sorry if this goes in and out of focus. It's quite difficult keeping an eye on my camera and painting as well. But yeah, this is second coat of Goblins and Ghoulies, just to show you what it looks like in 2 coats. So there you can see it definitely looks more of like a mulberry pink. So if you did this over a blurring base, I think, you know, you'd have less of the blue showing through, and I still think that's a really lovely colour. And that's what it would look like against my skin tone. So yeah, I will show it to you in 3 coats though. Back to Mysterious Uranus. Let's get the second coat on. I remember wearing this last summer, and yeah, I was like, I'm wearing it on a day when it's sunny, and yeah, definitely do that because that is where it really comes to life. So that is 2 coats, and obviously I'm in the kitchen with my LED underlighting in there just to give you an idea of what it's like in the sun. Okay, third coat for cuticular. Let's see what this does. So yeah, this is magnetic, but it's also got some iridescent flakies in there as well, which just really stand out and look really pretty when it's magnetized. Okay, so note the colour of this. So with the third coat, it really does change it. It makes it look more purple, more blue in certain lighting as well. So yeah, you still get lots of the mulberry, but yeah, it definitely looks more blue in certain lighting. I will put photos up to show you. Also, let me know in the comments, do you have any of these? Which ones do you think about picking up? Are you going to get any as backups? I have my eye. I'll tell you at the end what I plan on getting. Okay, so this is 3 coats of Mysterious Uranus. I think if you've got short nails, you would get away with the 3 coats without obviously seeing your visible nail line, but mine's so prominent I did use this with a blurring base. So I think I used the Lavender Ice from Polish for Days before, and that worked really well. Okay, so this is the cuticular one, so the magnetic effect. I haven't put a glossy top coat on this yet, so I will do that now so we can see what it looks like. Currently using this Lumen top coat from Polish Pickup, and it's a scented one. Yeah, really nice so far. I'm quite impressed with it. I plan on using this one before I start anything else, but yeah, some of these scented ones are quite fun actually. Okay, so let's pop a coat of this on. And this is really easy to apply as well with this brush, so really quick. And when you apply your glossy top coat, don't forget you need to magnetize it again because you're wetting the polish, so the pigment will spread if you don't do that. Okay, so I've just put on a glossy top coat on this. So pretty, honestly, it's so much better in reality because you get to see all these little sparkles in there in the sunshine. Whenever I go to my bathroom or that sort of thing, it's just so pretty. And I am a massive purple fan, that goes without saying. I love blue as well. I mean, you can see by the range of colours I've got here. But yeah, this one is so sparkly, I would highly recommend it. Okay, so this is the Polish for Days. Now I've got an interesting combo for you as well. See what you think about this, because I tried it before and I really liked it. So I used 2 coats of this Polish for Days Goblins and Ghoulies with Mysterious Uranus on top. So I thought I'd show you on this swatch stick what it looks like. Okay, what do you think? I love it. I think it's so pretty. And I wore this as a whole manicure once and was really impressed. So if you like a sparkly polish and you like Goblins and Ghoulies, try them together. It makes such a lovely combo. I'll show you this in comparison to Mysterious Uranus on its own. There you go, you can see immediately it's more opaque, obviously, and also there's more of a warming purple mulberry hit with the top one with the combo. So yeah, just a little fun combo if you've got both of these polishes. Okay, so here is Wake Me Up Inside. I mean, that is a lovely colour. I imagine it's going to be a stainer because it looks quite teal actually. But yeah, this is what it'd look like on your nails, or on my nails anyway. So yeah, I like this one as well. So I'm looking forward to giving this one a go at some stage. So my top picks from this little selection that I have. One of them is going to be Goblins and Ghoulies by Polish for Days. I love this one, I love the brand. I've got a feeling this is going to be the best seller as well. I just seen so many people asking for it. So yeah, I would recommend this one, especially as you can use it in combos too. The other one I really recommend is the Chameleon Nails. Love this on its own, it's just so sparkly. But I also love using it because you can use one coat over as a topper over other polishes. So even over a creme you could probably use this. And don't forget it's got reflective glitters in those, so you'd need a good top coat, and don't scrub it off your nails so you don't damage your nail plate. But yeah, recommend this one too. And then the other one that I really liked, I think more so for like Halloween, winter, that sort of thing. I really like Tyler's Trinkets for the nail art, and I'm a big kid, so I like glow in the dark polishes, so it just makes me laugh in the night when I wake up and there's something glowing that I've totally forgotten about. So yeah, I really like this one too. Now, I think if you want something unusual, I think Phoenix is a good choice just because of all the colours in here. Just be aware that you're going to need quite a few coats. I mean, my little finger on one hand, it was refusing to take much polish on, so that one needed 4 coats. But what I plan on doing next is I'm going to use this over like a blue creme, I think. And yeah, use it that way because this has got a blue jelly base, so I'm going to give that a go too. Okay, so those are my thoughts on these polishes. Let me know which ones you plan on picking up. Let me know which ones out of these are your favourites as well, if any of them, or are there any of them that you don't really like at all that you were disappointed in. I personally plan on getting a backup of Polish for Days Goblin and Ghoulies, because then I've only got this bottle, so then I can just use it freely without worrying about using it up. And the same goes for Chameleon Nails as well. Love that, so I will probably get another polish of these two. And then I've got my eye on a couple of others as well that I haven't tried before. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you plan on picking up. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope I managed to get this out in time so that you've got a chance to watch it and see what you think, give me your opinions. Don't forget to check out my polish playlist. I have a whole playlist of polishes I've tried in the past, and I'm trying to film a bit more, but it's just quite difficult at the moment because I have to do everything in stages, standing up. So I'm sorry that I'm not an actual proper swatcher for you guys, but that's why I do my monthly what I wear polishes, because I can do that gradually and I'm not standing around for ages filming. So if you're interested, don't forget to like and subscribe. But otherwise, thank you very much for watching. Happy shopping at Polish Pickup, and hopefully I will catch you on another video. Thanks for watching.